Hello and welcome to Live It Fit Now. I am Dr. Derek Alessi.
Chef Steve Binks here with you.
And our goal is to help you at home lose weight, drop body fat, get in better shape starting today. What do you think about that, Binks?
Love it. That's what we do every single week on this show. We try to give you the tools so that you can succeed at whatever your healthy lifestyle goal is. Anything. We can get it done.
We can get it done.
Confidence.
For you. I like the confidence. Some would say cockiness out of Chef Binks. When it comes to exercise, we're going to show you some productive things that you could do working the backside of your body using a Swiss ball.
Oh, love it. We're going to head into the kitchen as well and talk about dinner, an important meal but easy to master to achieve your goals.
And when it comes to showing a makeover, we love showing you a real world example of somebody changing over their body. We're going to show you a woman that had a setback along the way, changed it all up, super good health, making great progress, and a true motivation. All of that and so much more coming your way on Live It Fit Now.
You're watching Live It Fit Now. Get even more great info by downloading our free app, Live It Fit Now. You'll find it on iTunes and the Google Play Store.
Premier Gourmet is a destination.
For people like me that enjoy cooking at home and they're looking at recipes and things they might see on TV or in a magazine, we're an incredible resource of food ingredients, things like that.
We love the fact that we can bring it to you and we can have it in our store. That's why we're here. That's why we're so passionate about this business. And that's why we love doing what we do.
Locally owned and operated, Premier Gourmet.
Are you tired of dieting and joining health clubs and still frustrated with your fitness? I've been helping people the past 24 years do the right exercises, eat the right foods, and get better results.
I know that I will maintain this. Like, I know this is it. I will not be fat again. I will be fit for life.
Everybody wishes the $10 a month and no long-term commitment spiel worked. It really doesn't. This is an investment in yourself and your future.
You can improve and make progress. If you're ready to get in amazing shape with lasting results, make a commitment to yourself and call me today.
Premier just has this way of bringing everything from everywhere, and it's such a vast selection that it's absolutely just amazing. It is the whole world in one little store.
But we also bring, New York State wines to the table too, and we have a very wide selection of wines from New York State. So if you went on a local wine trail and you wanted to come back and buy something that you found on a trail, it's a great stop.
The Premier Group, Amherst, Williamsville, Orchard Park.
Do you want to lose weight and eat the right foods but are struggling to find time to shop and prepare?
It is not just a diet for me, it's become a lifestyle change.
My eating habits needed to be changed, and Chef showed me the path.
He learned about my style and what I loved, and he prepared foods that were perfect for me, perfect fit for me.
Food is delivered fresh to you weekly and oftentimes for less than what you would pay just for the cost of groceries. For convenience and your goals, let me help you.
Welcome back to Live It Fit Now. We're now going to introduce you into our office. We're going to do something called the micro consultation. People reach out to us all the time and we do a full consultation trying to get them towards their goals. Right now we're going to take a small version of that.
Yes, and that's something that we both do as professionals. We have clients, before we take them on, sit down with us and go over the specifics to what they need to achieve. A very specific plan or blueprint to achieve their maximum results in the shortest period of time.
And it's one part nutrition, one part exercise, but the other part, the third part, is actually a structure. We have to know what we're doing and what we're trying to accomplish. Sure, we're giving you general information right now, but we're trying to make it more specific when we meet with you individually, and that's what we're going to talk about. The first person is Jonathan. Now, Jonathan isn't totally new. He's been working with me in my facility for about 6 months. Jonathan is 46 years of age and has been struggling with his nutrition.
Absolutely. And you said it, you hit the nail right on the head. He was really doing well in the gym. He was doing everything right and he was doing it right for a while, but he just wasn't getting it right on the nutrition. What we found out after digging a little bit deeper, he was going through drive-thrus. He was eating out of vending machines, and he knew better. He really did. This is a smart, successful executive. He knew better, but the right choices weren't there, so he continued to make the wrong choices, eating everything from fast food to lunches and making the wrong choice just because he wasn't planning and preparing and putting things together for himself.
And this is after we've given him all the menus and all the recipes and all the food. We gave him all the choices, but still was struggling. Now, of course, we wanted to make progress with it because, once again, as Chef Binks mentioned, he was doing all the right exercise. So instead, I sick Chef Binks on him.
That was it. I mean, that was really, we sat down and said, we're going to take over your nutrition. I'm going to be preparing all of your meals. So when you're at the office and you have breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack, all the meals that you need today to jumpstart your metabolism and guarantee success are sitting right there, ready to go in your refrigerator. Once we did that, the problems started to correct themselves instantaneously. It was all about convenience for him, having the right thing available so he wasn't making the wrong choice.
And do you remember what the most astonishing thing was to Jonathan?
I think what really he didn't understand, and I think a lot of us really struggle with, and this was amazing, I love this, that you can't out-train bad nutrition. You can't do enough good exercise to fix bad nutrition, and that's what he was truly guilty of.
And I think a lot of people may be guilty of that at home as well. You think if you eat a candy bar or some ice cream, you can just work it off the next day. Yeah. It's probably not working for you. It's really not your fault. You have to eat well and eat right most of the time. The last thing is, he was shocked at how much he could eat. The quantity was huge. Calories were way up, but it was all of the right calories and the right foods.
You know, one of the things that he struggled with was dinner. And since we're on that topic, let's head over to the kitchen. I'll show you exactly what we're making him for dinner.
How would you like a delicious and fat-dropping dinner brought to you in 30 minutes less by Chef Binks, or it's free?
No. Come on now.
Well,
really?
Well, not the free
part of 30
minutes.
Am I a pizzeria now?
I know, we're kind of joking here, but I think a lot of people think for a good dinner that they're not going to get something that's delicious, and they're not going to get something that's put together easily, and that's really not true.
No, dinner can be one of the easiest meals to put together. Breakfast, we're in a super rush. If you haven't planned a prepared lunch, is out of the question. But dinner, there are certainly wonderful choices, and I think we should dispel a myth here that beef is unhealthy. It's just flat out wrong.
It's wrong. In fact, the USDA just changed their whole guidelines regarding things like beef and shrimp and eggs of being too high in cholesterol. It turns out that cholesterol is not going to increase your risk of heart disease. They said, you know what, we looked at it, you were right. Let's change this whole thing. Beef is a good protein source. If you like beef, nothing wrong with it at all. It's actually a fat-dropping meal.
Now, that information is brand new. Right now, today, you've known that for, what, 25 years?
Many people in the industry have known it for a long time, 15, 20 years or so. The USDA, and we're not talking about them right now, but they're a little conflicted. It took them a little bit longer than normal, or they should have, but nonetheless, they did change their guideline, and you can certainly have things like beef, like shrimp, things that have cholesterol.
Still going with lean sources of protein, though. I always am a fan of lean sources of protein rather than the fatty cuts. This is a sirloin right here. It also applies to ground beef. If you like things like manwich, lose the bun, have the manwich, just use a super lean beef to go with it.
Did you say manwich?
I did say manwich. I can't say sloppy Joe. It's always been manwich to me. A little bit of taco meat on top of a salad makes a great dinner in the summertime. Certainly a steak fresh off the grill is an awesome, healthy, lean source of protein. While you've got the grill going, put some asparagus right on the grill along with it. Some peppers, a little bit of Pecorino Romano on top of that asparagus is really going to set it off. When it comes to our sides, whether you're doing something like a little Israeli couscous, which is decent, whether you're doing something like a little bit of brown rice, here's the portion. You ready for it? And this is what I would do for my family, myself, and my clients that I'm preparing food for. This is how much, and I'm not even exaggerating. This is exactly how much they would get for the grain portion. Now that looks ridiculous, but it proves a point. That's the problem on the plate right here. That's what you have to be careful of.
It is, and this is a fat-dropping meal. When people contact me for a consultation, I give them all the choices, give them the recipes, give them all the tools, give them the food list of what they could put together on their plate for some delicious meals. Then I'll turn them over to Chef Binks, and if you want delicious foods prepared for you, where you don't have to even think about it, delivered fresh each and every week, all of these different choices, Chef Binks can do that for you. The key thing, though, is that you are eating the right foods. It really is that important. If you do so, you're going to lose weight, drop body fat, and get in better shape today.
You're watching Live It Fit Now. Why not take this opportunity to download the free Live It Fit Now app to your smartphone or tablet? You'll find today's recipes plus a whole lot more. Information at your fingertips to help you live a healthy lifestyle. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a great way to alleviate the aches and pains of sore, tight muscles, use a foam roller. Simply roll a muscle over the foam roller, and within seconds, tight, sore muscles are elongated and stretched, alleviating pain and increasing flexibility. It works by softening the fascia, which is the netting that holds the muscles in. Oftentimes, this netting can become tight, causing muscle aches and pains. It can also lead to loss of flexibility and poor circulation. Go to liveitfitnow.com right now, where our team of producers is searching for the best deals on foam rollers.
Premier just has this way of bringing everything from everywhere, and it's such a vast selection that it's absolutely just amazing. It is the whole world in one little store.
But we also bring, New York State wines to the table too, and we have a very wide selection of wines from New York State. So if you went on a local wine trail and you wanted to come back and buy something that you found on a trail, it's a great stop.
The Premier Group, Amherst, Williamsville, Orchard Park.
Are you tired of dieting and joining health clubs and still frustrated with your fitness? I've been helping people the past 24 years do the right exercises, eat the right foods, and get better results.
I know that I will maintain this. Like, I know this is it. I will not be fat again. I will be fit for life.
Everybody wishes the $10 a month and no long-term commitment spiel worked. It really doesn't. This is an investment in yourself and your future.
You can improve and make progress. If you're ready to get in amazing shape with lasting results, make a commitment to yourself and call me today.
The single most important tool in any kitchen, whether it be your home or professional kitchen, is a knife. My friends at Premier Gourmet have the largest selection of professional grade knives on any budget. This week only, spend $39 or more on any professional grade knives at Premier Gourmet and get a Wüsthof knife sharpener free, a $20 value. Do you want to lose weight and eat the right foods, but are struggling to find time to shop and prepare? I've been helping people for years with their food preparation and healthy goals with my private chef service. Contact me today. Do this for yourself. Welcome back to Live It Fit Now. This is the point in our show where we do a makeover, and I'm really excited about this week because, boy, I love the lady that we did this for, Judy. Really some struggles overcome.
She did, and Judy wanted to change her body and did. And she had a little bit of a medical setback along the way, and I think the message is it may happen to a lot of people. You might be moving in the right direction and have a setback. Maybe it's medical, maybe it's family, maybe it's just something that slows you down from your good goals, but you have to overcome it. Now, with the makeover, what we do is we jump in and we help somebody do all the right exercise. We take charge. We work with myself and my team of trainers to get in great shape, and Chef Binks takes over the nutrition.
Absolutely. We take care of every detail to guarantee results. She really did a great job, really brought it back and took charge.
Let us introduce you to Judy. Let's say you'd like to lose weight, drop body fat, reduce medications, and get in great shape. And let's say that you're even having success by doing the right kind of exercise and following the right kind of nutrition. And just when you're on the edge of completely turning your life upside down for the better, all of a sudden something medically happens to throw you off course. Well, that's exactly what happened. I want you to meet our new makeover candidate, Judy. So please introduce yourself.
My name is Judy Hartel. I'm 58 years old. For years I have tried to get myself into shape. I've done many diets, and I think this is a great opportunity for me to get myself into the best shape that I possibly can without being on any medications and maintaining my weight.
And initially you did have a little bit of a medical scare. Your doctor told you to be on the lookout for something, and you didn't want to increase medications for what condition?
My high blood pressure and my cholesterol. It was getting a little bit higher also. So that was a big concern for me.
And then you started doing the right things, dedicating some time, doing the right kind of training, eating the right way. Tell me about that.
Yes, I did. I lost about 15 pounds, listening to what you had to say and doing the exercises. And then I had a little bit of a setback in my life.
Describe what happened and what threw you off course.
Well, I didn't realize, this was about 10 or 15 years ago, that I had a problem with my eyes. It's called Fuchs or corneal dystrophy, where the corneal tissue was getting thicker and thicker, and it was bothering my vision. I wasn't able to see properly. At nighttime I was afraid to drive. If I didn't have it taken care of, then eventually I would have gone blind. After I had the surgery, everything went amazingly well. This was in July and October. And I did not exercise for that amount of time and threw me off kilter. So now I'm back. I'm back into the amazing shape. I'm ready.
Now here are Judy's starting numbers. Weight 139 pounds, body fat 38%. Looking to lose weight, drop body fat, and improve the quality of her life. Now there are two things I'd like to focus on with Judy. To improve her metabolism so she burns more 24 hours a day without impacting her eyes, and eating in a way that stabilizes her blood sugar. It's time to turn our attention to food. We want to eat frequently. It's not about dieting, starving, counting calories, or skipping meals. It's about eating great tasting foods frequently that help balance your blood sugar. Eating quality proteins, fats, and veggies. Things like chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, lean beef, and pork. Olive oils, almonds, walnuts, and sunflower seeds. Also make sure you eat your veggies. And avoid high glycemic carbs and sugars to reduce blood sugar fluctuations. Limit most grains like breads, crackers, cereals, bagels, and muffins. It's been just under 60 days. Let's take a look at her results. Weight was 139, now 114 pounds, dropped 25 pounds of fat. Body fat was 38%, now 22%, dropped 16% body fat. Dropped 6 inches around her waist. So Judy, it's been about 60 days. How do you feel?
I feel really good. My clothes are fitting differently, and I'm maintaining a goal of my weight where I'm satisfied with it, and I just want to keep getting stronger. I feel great.
What's been your biggest challenge so far?
Pretty much being prepared for the foods. If you're not, you kind of grope for just anything, and you really don't want to fall into that pattern. So have certain days, have a certain pattern, and just be prepared. And losing weight and exercising will be a lot better, and you achieve your goals a lot faster.
What advice would you give somebody at home right now that's also suffered a setback and wants to change their body?
They have to make sure that they make up their mind after the setback that they want to achieve their goals, and in the meantime they can just eat the best that they could, eat properly, and then when you go back to exercise, everything will fall into place. You'll lose your weight.
So my message to viewers at home is, even if you suffered a setback, it's time to decide to move forward, do the right types of routines, and you really can change your body and your health just like Judy did. I'm Dr. Derek Alessi, asking you to make the most of your life and live it fit. You may have a setback along the way. That doesn't mean stop. It means to regroup and move forward and get some results.
Speaking of setbacks, I find that one thing that people struggle with is if they have the wrong ingredient in their pantry, that can be a huge setback. This is a real fun part of the show where we go into your pantry, take the wrong thing out, and put the right thing in. Let's go take a look. Found in every cupboard in America. I call it pasta, my friend. You call it macaroni.
Macaroni. Oh, it's macaroni day.
You will find this in every cupboard across America. This is a danger. This is a get it out of your pantry now type of item. These are a get it into your pantry right away type of item.
Well, and the difference, of course, is how it affects your body. Something like this, enriched white pasta, which of course everybody does, as Chef Binks just said, will increase your blood sugar level dramatically. These, on the other hand, whole grain or whole wheat, of course, are going to be a lot less in terms of the glycemic index.
Sprouted grains, everything from lentils to millet, 100% whole grain, a much more slow-releasing carb, and a lot of texture. White pasta to me is very bland, very flat. This has a lot of texture, a very good bite to it, so it lends itself well to a lot of dishes where white pasta just won't get it done. Same thing with the whole grain. It can be a little bit of grainy. That's a good thing. That's the body that you're looking for to hold those flavors in.
And I think what you're referring to is a lot of people are telling us that they think that whole grain pasta tastes like the cardboard box. It all depends, of course, how you prepare it. There's no doubt about it. Something, though, that has a little bit more fat, and this Ezekiel does, it actually has some fat inside the pasta.
Good fat, though. Yeah.
Good fat is going to actually help taste a little bit better. It's going to be a little bit more moist as well. Lastly, I grew up eating pasta or macaroni as a whole dish. It was a whole entree. Use it as a side. You can't overload your entire dish with pasta.
Small amount of pasta, large amount of protein and vegetables, and a tremendous amount of flavor. No cardboard here, nothing but flavor, good slow-releasing carbs, and a great addition to your new healthy pantry.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
The single most important tool in any kitchen, whether it be your home or professional kitchen, is a knife. My friends at Premier Gourmet have the largest selection of professional grade knives on any budget. This week only, spend $39 or more on any professional grade knives at Premier Gourmet and get a Wusthof knife sharpener free, a $20 value.
Are you tired of dieting and joining health clubs and still frustrated with your fitness? I've been helping people the past 24 years do the right exercises, eat the right foods, and get better results.
I know that I will maintain this. Like, I know this is it. I will not be fat again. I will be fit for life.
Everybody wishes the $10 a month and no long-term commitment spiel worked. It really doesn't. This is an investment in yourself and your future.
You can improve and make progress. If you're ready to get in amazing shape with lasting results, make a commitment to yourself and call me today.
Do you want to lose weight and eat the right foods, but are struggling to find time to shop and prepare?
It is not just a diet for me, it's become a lifestyle change.
My eating habits needed to be changed, and Chef showed me the path.
He learned about my style and what I loved, and he prepared foods that were perfect for me, perfect fit for me.
Food is delivered fresh to you weekly and oftentimes for less than what you would pay just for the cost of groceries. For convenience and your goals, let me help you.
Premier just has this way of bringing everything from everywhere, and it's such a vast selection that it's absolutely just amazing. It is the whole world in one little store.
But we also bring, New York State wines to the table too, and we have a very wide selection of wines from New York State. So if you went on a local wine trail and you wanted to come back and buy something that you found on a trail, it's a great stop.
The Premier Group, Amherst, Williamsville, Orchard Park.
If you're looking for a great way to alleviate the aches and pains of sore, tight muscles, use a foam roller. Simply roll a muscle over the foam roller, and within seconds, tight, sore muscles are elongated and stretched, alleviating pain and increasing flexibility. It works by softening the fascia, which is the netting that holds the muscles in. Oftentimes, this netting can become tight, causing muscle aches and pains. It can also lead to loss of flexibility and poor circulation. Go to liveitfitnow.com right now, where our team of producers is searching for the best deals on foam rollers. Hi, you're here today in my gym where we always help people get in better shape, but today I'm here with Allie, and we're going to show you some exercises that you can do even in the comfort of your own home to lose weight, drop body fat, and get in better shape today. Now we're going to work the big muscle group, the hamstrings, and we're going to start off by working on the floor doing a hamstring bridge. Lie flat on the floor, bend your knees, and place your feet and hands flat on the floor as well. From there, take your hips and lift them up as high as you can right towards the ceiling. Hold it for a couple seconds, and then gently return right back down to the starting position. Start off by doing 12 to 15 repetitions. Exhale on the way up. Hold it for 2 seconds, deep breath in on the way down. Now to make it a little bit more advanced, get a Swiss ball and take your feet and put them on top of it at about the 10 o'clock position. From there, take your weight and your hips and lift them right up off the mat. Same thing as from the floor. Hold it up for about 2 seconds at the top, slowly returning all the way back down. The fact that your feet are on the ball will want to move and wobble and rotate, which is a good thing. It allows you to have to stabilize the ball, burning even more calories and using more muscle tissue. Now to be ultra advanced, you're going to take your feet, put them back on top of the Swiss ball, lifting your hips up as high as you can once again. And now we're going to extend both feet straight out, pressing the ball out as you do so, rolling it all the way back in and then returning your hips back down to the floor. This is a great way to really work the hamstrings and the glutes at the same time. You will wobble while you do so, and if you've never done this before, work on your balance and coordination, but quickly learn how to control your muscles and really get a great workout. If you would like some of this equipment to use at home, we have a team of producers looking out for you. Go to liveitfitnow.com, where they're going to find the best prices on the best gear. Wanted to show you some productive exercises for the hamstrings using the Swiss ball. We were going to make Chef Binks do the exercises, and he begged us to do so, but we decided not to. I think the key thing, though, is these are exercises that really anybody could do and should be doing, even in the comfort of your own home.
Well, and that's really it. It's about getting the right productive exercise. Walking the dog and playing with your kids and doing outdoor activities are all great activities, but they're just that. They're not focused productive exercise. As a professional, I know you focus on making sure that people are always right in tune with what real productive exercise is, maximizing results.
I have kids. I know how it is. I play with them in the yard all the time. I run around. I do fun things. I don't consider that exercise. It's great activity. But the reason why I want to be in shape is so I could go out and enjoy those things with the family, and I'm not worried about it. I'm not saying how many calories am I burning when I'm pushing my kids on a swing. That's not the important part. The important part is that you're enjoying the time that you're on there with them on the swing. When it comes to the exercise, we want to make the most use of the shortest period of time.
And in the micro consultation today, Jonathan really was struggling. He was making the wrong choices. He didn't have the time. He'd run out of time. So he would try to go through the drive-thru, and then try to exercise it away the next day. Doing everything right. I mean, you were doing your job perfect. He just was missing it on the nutrition. Once we said, hey, it's time to stop, time to get some real results here, things turned around quickly. In a month, he was seeing tremendous gains and losses in his body fat.
Classic type A personality, no doubt. A lot of people that we work with, these are men and women that do the right things. They exercise productively and hard and want to get the most out of it. But once again, and we've mentioned this a few times, you can't out-train a bad diet. If your food isn't there, if you're eating the wrong things, you're not going to succeed. You have to make sure that you're doing the right exercise, but also eating the right foods. Our job is to make it easy for people so they could guarantee results.
Yeah, and Judy really had so many obstacles. She really did very well. Once she was able to get back on track and refocus her energies, she propelled her results at truly an amazing rate and got great results.
And chances are somewhere along the line you may suffer a setback too. Maybe it's not your health, maybe it's family, maybe it's financial. It could be a bunch of different reasons. The key thing is to get back on track. What I love most about Judy, though, is she had the passion. One thing that Chef Binks or I can't give you is the desire and the passion. If you have that, we want to help you by doing the right things, achieving greater success in a shorter period of time.
And I think that you hit the nail right on the head. We really only work with people that have the desire to get results. That's it. You have to have that desire. If you don't have that, we can't help you. Nobody can help you achieve your results.
And we do want to help you move in the right direction in so many different ways. Chef Binks, did you have fun today?
Always have a good time.
I had a great time too. And join us next week as we help you live it fit now.
Losing weight and dropping body fat can be a daunting task. It's not only what Dr. Derek and myself do on this show, but it's what we do in our day-to-day life. Just like on this show, we like to help people manage their exercise and their nutrition. And really that's it. It's a two-part process. It's all about what you eat and how you exercise.
At Alessi Fit, what we actually do is we help people with their exercise routine. We assign personal trainers to you so that you're not doing more exercise, you're doing more of the right kind of exercise to get in great shape. Regarding food, yes, we're going to tell you exactly what to eat, but you might need help making it taste delicious, or you just might not have the time to do it. That's where Chef Binks comes into play.
It's my passion to prepare delicious food to help jumpstart and accelerate your healthy lifestyle goals delivered right to your home. For me, it starts off with a personal consultation one-on-one in your home to assess where you've been, what you've tried before, what's worked, what hasn't worked, and what we need to do to zero it in for your personal schedule. I then prepare a plan based on your nutritional needs. What are your goals? How much time do you have? How much cooking can you do yourself, if any at all? And what do we need to deliver weekly right to your refrigerator to guarantee you get the results you're looking for? So either give me a call or go to chefbinks.com to begin the process with your personal consultation so we can discuss what's best for you.